Morning, Steve here with Cowboys 365 in my garage. It's a nice morning to be out here. So, hey, I've been a little sporadic on putting these videos out because I got a new device a couple weeks ago, and I have no idea. I can't seem to upload anything, but I'm going to give it another shot today. And and honestly, being 1,000 miles away from Stillwater makes it very difficult to do anything because I own other businesses. I'm swamped with them. I can't find the right employees. I have a commercial embroidery and screen printing company that I could hire 5 full-time people right now and put them to work. So it's difficult. I keep thinking maybe we can move back to Stillwater, and that opportunity is there, and it is being discussed. But maybe my wife, who knows everything about commercial embroidery and embroidery machines, maybe she can get a job at one of the great embroidery companies in Stillwater, embroidery and screen printing. She's fantastic at it. She knows it. She's been doing it for 30 plus years. So, and then maybe I could live in Stillwater and I get some more current information. Hey, but as far as Oklahoma State goes, some great things are going on. Of course, it's sad to see John Smith go, but I'm excited for him. He's a young guy, still got plenty of time to get out there and enjoy life. And he has definitely done a fantastic job, and I'm so proud of him. He went to Del City, and I went to Midwest City High School. So we were in the same school district. Now, having said that, I've never met him. I don't know him, so I'm not going to try to throw names out there and all that. But I'm so excited for him, for his next chapter. So that in women's tennis, we won the Big 12 championship. That was exciting. Cowgirl equestrian doing fantastic. I love watching those girls. Those girls are fantastic. I was watching them on ESPN the other day. So it's just exciting time in Oklahoma State University, Cowboy Land, Cowboy Nation, if you want to call it. I don't know, whatever. But now the other day, Coach Gundy talked about them not doing a spring game, which is, I understand. I always know that, he's got, Oklahoma State in his mind, and he's trying to do what's best for the program. I always think it's funny how people second guess the coaches, like they know better. I'm 1,000 miles away. I've never been to an Oklahoma State football game, practice, I should say. I've never been to a practice. They're there every day. You don't think they know better than me? Sure they do. So I trust them. But talking about not having a spring scrimmage, a spring game, I should say, I'm okay with that. But here's what I'd like to see happen. And I blogged about this a few years ago. It's called my Spring Orange event. And here's what I'd like to see happen. I'd like to see it be kind of like a game day atmosphere. Let's bring everybody in. Let's all meet in Stillwater on a Saturday in the spring, and let's have some fun. Let's set up our tailgates. Let's get it going. And we'll cook some dogs and brats and burgers. We'll play some loud music, just like it was a game day, And then we'll have all the coaches and players up around. Coaches will be walking around meeting everybody and saying hello and just making it a huge event. And then what they'll do is they'll have a walk, just like on a football game. The players will throw on their jerseys and they will walk all the way to maybe the practice facility. And then let's say 1:30, 2 o'clock, we're going over there to practice. Everybody walks over there to the practice facilities. And it's a meet and greet. All the players are there with their jerseys, not in full pads, but throw in a great, beautiful orange football jersey and let them all meet and greet the kids, the adults. It's not just for kids, it's for adults too. I'd love to meet some of these players. They're my heroes. They're living a reality that I could only dream of. But then after we'll have some baseball, some softball, and all the basketball players will be in Gallagher Arena. Coach Lutz, which congratulations, Coach Lutz, on keeping Jeremiah Johnson, making sure everybody reaffirmed his commitment to Oklahoma State. So I'm pretty excited about that too. So everybody could go in there, meet Coach Lutz, all his players, be in Gallagher, sign autographs, do whatever, take pictures. But it's a huge event, and then we could tie it in with the NIL. Get Pokes with a Purpose involved, and have different fundraisers going throughout campus to raise money for Pokes with a Purpose. That would be awesome. And here's the kicker. It goes on all day. Baseball, all sorts of stuff, softball, all that stuff would be fantastic. And it's an all-day event, just like a game day. And here's the kicker. About 6, 7 o'clock, people start making their way over to Boone Pickens Stadium, where there's a big stage and there's a big concert. Now, Oklahoma State is just set for this. A big concert with a big name, a big headliner. I'm not talking, a band that was big in the early 80s, or the no-name band that's just now signed a record deal. I'm talking a Garth Brooks, a Kenny Chesney, something like that. Somebody who could fill that stadium. That is what I'm talking about. That would be a great time. What a recruiting weekend that would be. Get your biggest recruits coming in. What an amazing time. And then we'll have let's say we have a Garth Brooks up on stage doing his thing. And before the game, we have some of the football players, some of the wrestlers, some of the basketball players coming up, introducing them and just saying a few words about Oklahoma State. And then next thing you know, Kenny Chesney walks out. How cool would that be? That is a big Orange Spring event. That would be fun. I'll try to post a link of it in my blog, but that's just in case we don't have the spring event. But even if we do continue to have a spring football game, let's do it anyway. After the concert, people make their way back to their tailgating and maybe have one or two more beers or something, and then have a designated driver drive home. But that's just my thoughts. Make an entire day out of it to benefit Oklahoma State, Pokes with a Purpose, and everybody else. But here's who it benefits. Benefits Oklahoma State. Because all these crazy football fans that are ready for the fall, and I don't know about you, but I'm ready already. It benefits us because we get to see them. We get to see our neighbors. We get to see our friends. Why wait till the end of August to do that? Let's just call it a trial run, a dress rehearsal. That's what I want to do. I would love to pick up the ball and run with that. Now, I have zero experience in hospitality and party planning. I have zero experience in any of that. But there's people who do. And here's one thing I've learned. I don't know if there is a more passionate Oklahoma State football fan than myself. I know there's a lot of very passionate football fans, but I love Oklahoma State. But no matter how much I love Oklahoma State, no matter how loyal and true I am, it really does not trump a degree in hospitality. I've learned this in marketing and stuff like that. Jobs will open up and they're not going to hire me. Yeah, I know Photoshop and I know stuff like that. They're not going to hire a 60-year-old me when they can hire some young person out of high school with a degree in marketing and graphic design, which is okay. They're probably better than me anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm fine with just being a fan. So anyway, that's my explanation of my spring event, my Orange Spring event. Tie it in with the Pokes with a Purpose, and let's have some fun. You guys have a fantastic day. I'm excited about Oklahoma State. It's a great day to be a Cowboy. It's a fantastic day to be a Cowboy. We'll see you guys later. I love you guys. Go Pokes.